300 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Higara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
Scaffold control standing by.
All stations green.
You're cleared to approach. You got it.
Bays 8, 9, and 10 sealed.
Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership relaunch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green. Initial fleet in position.
Course deleted.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research ship. Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
At ease.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
I think we're free now. Alright. Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 and I'm not totally 7 minutes into the video without saying a word. No, not at all. Let's get things moving. You guys harvest that stuff.
Confirmed.
But yes, welcome to a new series. Welcome to Homeworld Remastered. Ah, that intro is just too good. Even though it probably means this video is probably not going to be monetized, I've never particularly minded about that, so that's just fine. Yeah, I've been saying for a while that I will do a video series on this one, running through the Homeworld games, and so here we go. First episode, first part, the beginning of the saga. Homeworld has always had kind of a special place in my heart, really, because it's my very first space epic kind of game. My first 3D space game, my first massive space fight tactics game, and...
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Yeah, the asteroid's drained, then moving on to the others. And as you can see, it's full 3D as well, which is like, whee! And then the remastered version. Oh, as soon as I saw it cranked up to maximum possible graphics, I just had to do it. So, let's get started. You guys, Group 1.
Designated.
My current objective is formations. Yeah, so let's grab a claw formation then.
Strike group confirmed.
Yeah, if you look into this, this is a full-fledged fighter. There's a pilot sitting just in there, but it's a really big craft. But then you zoom out, and you zoom out, and you zoom out, and it's so small you've got to have a little targeting marker just to see where it is anymore. And the same as this thing, because this entire game is based around... Hang on, I need to focus on that. There we go. This entire game is based around this, your mothership, your massive colony ship, created, as you saw in the intro there, over the course of 60 years of hard labour and the united efforts of an entire planet just to get this far. And it's only just launching into space now, and it's ours to play around with. Anyway, let's get these guys moving.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Yes, off they go. Okay, there's my targets. Group 1,
copy.
engage
Strike
those.
Group prepare for assault.
Oh, it's just so good, and that's why I didn't speak until after the things got properly started, because it's like, what can I say, really? What can I say? I wanted to give you guys the full story, so that means staying quiet through the cutscenes, and staying quiet through everything.
Copy.
Give me a, that was next formation. Oop, here we go, next thingy.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Okay, I want a Delta Wing shape, and I want aggressive tactic, because this is just murdering
Group 1
all
reports enemy contact.
the dangerous and deadly unarmed combat drones. So yeah, there we go. Okay, there was another objective here, wasn't there? There was construct a research ship. Let's do that. Build a research ship. I don't remember how often I played through this game. I really don't. It was a lot. I think I've played through this game at least like 10, 12 times or something like that. And more over the years as well, so it's like, this game is one I've kept coming back to a lot. I want you guys back there, so let's press D.
Docking with mothership.
Off you go. Harvesting tests are going on just fine. Ah, there we go, something is finished.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Docking signal green.
Yeah, this is the other big theme.
Available.
New research.
Ship complete.
And here comes the research
The
ship.
primary research ship has been constructed. The research division is online. Begin fighter chassis research immediately.
Okay, so yeah, we're still very much in the tutorial stage, so it's just running me through the basics. It's running me through harvesting, it's running me through fighter formations and tactics modes, which have a different effect. They were aggressive, so they were firing faster. Evasive, they dodge more, so it's really good at avoiding getting shot. This is my research ship. It's actually modular. If I built more, they would just merge until they form in a solid ring of like 6 ships or something, giving me a research speed boost. But this is the campaign, and it's continuous. Let's put it that way. It is continuous. I'll research the fighter chassis. It's continuous, so as in my ships and resources, they continue from mission to mission. And the entire game, it's just you, your ship, your resources, and nothing else. You aren't going to get reinforcements. You aren't going to be able to go back to resupply. You are the mothership, a colony ship, alone against the entire universe,
Resource
basically.
collector awaiting orders.
And that is glorious that way. Anyway, I'm completely out of resources, that's fine. I actually need to build a salvage corvette. Here we go.
Assembly underway.
Strong versus nothing because it's not actually got any guns. Weak against everything. A couple of research techs, but I've already got those. And it salvages and captures things, so that's what it does.
Research complete.
And I'm actually going to build a bunch of those.
Assembly underway. Berths
So I've got
clear.
4 of those queued up. I think I'm going to queue up some... Isn't that an objective to build some... Okay, secondary, done that. Right. Let's build a couple of interceptors
Construction
too.
underway.
As you see,
Construction
separate
underway.
build queues
Berths
for
are
things.
clear.
You've got this massive ship,
Salvage
why should you build just
corvette
one
complete.
thing at a time, eh?
Interceptor complete.
And here they come. There's my first salvage corvette, and here comes a fighter moving out
Interceptor complete.
to join up with everything else.
Roger.
But I've got the salvage
Interceptor
corvette out,
complete.
so I need you to go over here to salvage the target drone.
Interceptor complete.
And then I should be able to move on to the next mission. But yeah, my first corvette chassis.
Salvage
And it's a
corvette
big,
complete.
bulky thing. Of course, I've got more coming out. I can't actually see how many resources I've got. My recording timer is in the way up there. Hang on. I don't think I can actually do anything about that. So I can't see my resources. Slight shame, but can't be helped. There it is, right. So the salvage corvette, as I said, it's not armed, but it can go up to
Roger.
things like that.
Salvage
So,
corvette
look at this dangerous, hostile drone. Salvage corvette is flipped up to it, latching on, clunk, and then it's just carrying it all away. I don't get anything for capturing this drone, sadly, but I can use this to capture derelict and enemy vessels. So if I play it right with salvage corvettes, I can use them to supplement my income and to steal enemy vehicles, which are quite nice. Though sadly, you know, the whole unarmed thing, and they aren't particularly tough. So they need cover, they need protection, they need all the things. Let's see.
Stand by for a hyperdrive test. Internal pressure doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort systems standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged.
Firefighters.
I am ready to initiate quantum
3, 4,
wave
5,
generation
1, 2, 3,
on your
4,
mark.
5. Okay,
Good
yeah,
luck,
I'm out of
everyone.
resources there.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
Okay, now that the mission's finished, hyperspace is available to
Adding.
move on to the next mission. Everything moves into docking positions. All larger craft move into formation. All smaller crafts, which is what I've got here, all move in to dock with the craft, with my main ship, so they get carried through hyperspace. They can't do it by themselves. And I've got the option here to just watch it happen, or to hit quick dock, which basically skips it and rearranges everything ready to go. So yeah, I'm waiting on my harvesters and my research ship to join, because they are just coming into safety within my massive cavernous hull right here. Oh, look at the detailing. Not bad for such an old game, is it? Though that said, it is the remastered one, of course. I just love what they've done with the remastered version. I really do. It looks like everything it could have been. And more besides. Because this was all flat and now it's all been bump mapped and retextured and ooh, it's so good. Okay, all ships are docked. We are ready to proceed with hyperspace. Onwards! Into the depths of the darkness beyond. Swoosh! And so, the journey begins. I also like the story of this thing as well, because it's such a... Well, as I said, it's a bit of a space epic, and it was one of the first ones I ever played. So that also helps. Here we go.
All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Kar Salim. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Karax system. The Kar Salim will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Kar Salim will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
That ship spent 10 years for just this momentary test. 10 years dedicated to just checking this and making sure it works. Now that's dedication.
New research available.
We made it. Hyperspace jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Kar Salim while we confirm our current position.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Come in, please. We've misjumped and are requesting your beacon.
Resources locked in.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Please respond.
Priority alert. We have picked up the Kar Salim's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact and re-establish communications.
Okay, Kar Salim over that way. Let's get my fighters and things grouped up. I still only have 7 scouts, but
Reporting.
the mission tells you to send a probe. Send a probe over it. Don't need to though, you just need to go over there and make contact, so might as well save it. A probe is a massive 70 resources, but it's faster and it's single use. So I might as well just send in a scout.
Destination locked in.
So there go, little scouts. Off we go. Let's go and make contact with our support vessel without having to use a single-use probe.
Insufficient resources. Research paused.
Yeah, I have no resources, that's why I sent my collectors out straight away.
Copy.
Actually, I should do something about
Copy.
that. Let's go guard those
Moving
two,
into
please.
formation.
The rest of my fighters are moving to guard the resource ships. Because, well, you're about to see. I think you can see why I was doing that. So, here we go. Things are all not what
They're
they seem.
attacking. The mothership is under attack.
All right.
Engage incoming units.
Let's
The
grab that
mothership
scout.
must be defended.
And shoot those two, please.
Moving
Thank
to
you.
intercept.
Now,
Confirmed.
let's get those salvage corvettes working.
Group 1.
Because the salvage corvettes can't really catch up with the fighters, but they can catch up with the enemy corvettes. Like, hello, corvette. Clunk. Oh, I'm sorry, were you busy doing things? Nope, you're coming back here to me. So this is what I said, and this is a very cheeky way to go about it, but hey, it removes the corvettes much faster than I can kill them with my fighters, and I get corvettes of my own out of the
Insufficient
bargain.
resources. Research paused.
So, you know,
Reporting friendly units.
very,
Group 1
very
copies.
handy that. And it's a very good use of salvaged corvettes, and it's very efficient as well. Because look, I've got my own
Stand
standard
off it.
corvettes now. That corvette is mine, complete with its Tiger-style paint job.
Group 1 reporting.
So grab
Ready.
the standard corvettes. There's salvage corvettes moving back into docks.
Confirmed.
Add those to Group 1.
Ready.
Group 1 reinforced.
So there we go. I've got a bunch of extra ships just bopping around doing stuff.
Salvage corvette complete.
Yay! I've got another salvage corvette.
Watch for debris.
Scout complete. Group 1 reports victory.
Yeah, there we go.
Hostile
All
units
dead.
destroyed. Threat eliminated.
Mothership sustained minor hull damage. Repairs are underway.
So just from that, I now have some heavier support ships
The
involved in my
Carcelim has
combat
been
fleet.
destroyed.
Yep.
Heavy weapon damage is visible on the remaining fragment. A salvage corvette must be sent to retrieve the mission data recorder.
Okay, here we go. Salvage corvette needs to do things. Let's get those into Group 2.
Group 2 designated.
And you guys are going to head back over there. And
Destination
Group
locked in.
1,
Group
fully
1
reinforced
standing by.
now with those standard
Local
corvettes
resources
and
exhausted.
missile
Fleet
corvettes,
moving on.
are going
Research
to help.
complete. New
They're going to go into
research
guard
available.
formation. Like
Guard order
so.
confirmed.
My combat fleet is continuing to grow and expand. How are my resources doing? I've already got access to a new corvette, I think. Yeah, I've got access to repair corvettes. These can act as resupply and refuel points. They can fix my other ships, so I don't have to go all the way back to the mothership. They're pretty handy to have around.
Construction underway.
I'm going to build a pair of those. And then research, I can research corvette chassis, which will unlock the light corvettes. My own very first combat corvette system. So that's that. And the missile corvette is slow as hell because it's being left behind. Though that said, this is also the smallest missile
Repair
unit you can
corvette
get in the game for Homeworld 1. Your own missile ships, you don't get access to them until a much heavier chassis. You don't get anything this small. Okay, let's see. We found the castle limb. Let's go ahead and...
Insufficient resources. Research paused.
You three can
Standing by.
actually escort
Copy.
that one. We only need one of you to
Course set.
do this.
Group 1 copies. Escort pattern locked in.
There we go. Just need to salvage him. Excuse me. I can feel that coming on. I was like trying
Priority
to
alert.
avoid it. No.
Additional hostile units detected on an intercept course with the Carcelim. Protection of the salvage team is a primary objective. It must return to the mothership with the mission recorder. We need that data.
Attack coordinates locked in.
Now then, Group 1 is now engaging all the nasty things. Group 2, these salvage corvettes are moving off.
Insufficient resources. Research paused.
And again, I'm overspending a bit. Let's
Group 1
get
standing
everyone
by.
and set them all to defensive
Stay sharp. Stay
status, so
sharp.
they'll try to play more evasive. While the corvettes will be
Acknowledged.
aggressive, which will boost their attack
Show no
rate.
mercy.
Because I don't want the fighters to really get hit. Most of my fighters are scouts, flat out, so they are just not
It's
built
an
for...
enemy carrier. They appear to be reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes with it.
Yep, first big enemy, and it's bigger than anything we've got except for the mothership. I don't want to go anywhere near that.
Group 1 copies. En route. Moving while engaging.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Group 2.
Group 1 under attack.
Yep, you're dead.
Insufficient resources.
Whoa.
Research paused. Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Group 1 reporting. Moving to intercept.
Now then, that fighter, that carrier though, is actually a very nasty thing.
Group 1 reporting.
That is a Lord's class carrier.
Salvage team docked safely. Downloading
I
mission
could
data recorder.
I could latch onto it with my salvage
Verifying
ships.
last entry.
No wait, I've got to let this go. Hang on.
Group 1 standing by. Docking with mothership. Group 2 reporting.
Sir, I have multiple contacts on closing vectors, unknown profiles, no recognition codes.
Group 1 reinforced.
Docking with mothership.
They're not ours.
Well, if they're not ours, who the hell are they?
Sir, they're
Docking
coming in
signal
fast.
green.
Check
Group 1 standing by.
incoming fire. We are under attack. They're getting through, reaching across all decks. Hull integrity failing.
Welcome into mothership. If you are receiving a full hyperdrive test, repeat, a full hyperdrive test.
Research complete. New research available.
Group 1 copies. Underway.
Group 1
And
under
that's what
attack.
happened to the castle
Local
lip.
resources exhausted. Fleet
Oh dear.
moving on. Reporting.
Group 3 of the
Group 3
repair corvettes.
designated.
We are detecting enemy units advancing on our position. Organize a defensive force to protect the mothership.
Looks good to me.
I already have a defensive force.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Yeah, I've already got a defensive force, and I'm going to continue to be very, very happy to steal
Group two.
the enemy ships while I'm at it.
Group 1.
What have we
en
got?
route.
We've got a group of
Group one.
fighters.
Group 1
1
reports
engage.
enemy contact.
Attack vector laid in.
Because I can't salvage those until they
fire.
run out of fuel, so yeah.
Group 1 reporting.
There we go, a couple of
Group two
customers.
copies.
Group 2. You've got things to borrow from the enemy.
Acknowledged.
Latch on and grab them.
Roger. Course set.
Because I like all the toys. So, yes, give me your ships! Give me your ships! I've got plenty of fighters for dealing with all the rest of it, so, you know, might as well. Wait, is that another enemy?
Group 1 reports
No, that's
victory.
one of mine.
Reporting. Supporting friendly units.
I wasn't actually sure. Yep, in comes
Copy.
another one, so again, latch on.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Green line confirmed. Group 1 standing by.
As you can see, it's so much more efficient if you can just steal the enemy ships. And right now they can't really do much to stop me either.
Group 1 standing by.
So that's why I'm just latching on and borrowing them for my own purposes. You are mine.
Group 1 copies. Moving
That,
to
however, is a
intercept.
fighter. Can't capture
Group
that,
1
so
reports victory.
Group 1 can... Yeah, they've already murdered it.
Pursuing targets. Group 1 standing by. Lock all weapons.
And
on
basically I've got to
target.
defend myself while that carrier is
Group 1 standing
wandering around
by.
out there. There's nothing else I can do about it, really.
Group 2. Reporting. Destination locked in. Standing by. Group 1 copies.
Anyway, let's see. Group 3. Let's look at Group 3. These are the repair corvettes. As you can see, they've got the same
We have
uniform
determined that these enemy
stockpile.
units are inferior to ours.
To protect against penetration of the Karak system, destroy the attacking force completely.
Group 1 reporting. Engaging.
Well, the problem with that is that
Group 2 copies.
you can't actually do it.
Ready.
I don't think you can anyway. The Lord class is
Group
not a very
1.
good carrier, but it's very heavily
got
armoured
company.
and it's got a lot of point defence guns. So it's very, very tough as
Group
well.
2 copies.
So that's its main
Group 2
issue.
reporting. Roger.
If I engage it, I'm probably going to
Group
lose a lot
1
of ships,
reinforced.
and that would be kind of bad. So, you know,
Group 1 standing
not the
by.
best thing to do.
Attack coordinates locked in. Group 2 reporting. Ready. Confirmed.
Try though.
Group 1
Let's
copies.
try it then. Let's
Intercept
engage
course
that.
punched in.
So let's see if this, how well this actually works.
Friendlies under fire. Moving
Yep,
in.
defensive mass drivers are firing. I'm barely scratching it, and that's the problem. I don't have any real
Target
anti-capital
confirmed.
ship
Group 2.
weapons. Not even the missile corvettes that I captured are good against that. And look how many point defense guns it's got. That's why I don't want to fight this thing.
We've got enemy contact. Group 2 copies. Group 1 copies.
I just can't engage it.
Group 2.
Group 3,
copies.
get back to the
Docking with
mothership, please.
Group 1 reports victory.
Understood. Docking with mothership. Group 2 copies. Copy.
Group 1
Oh, I
has
think that
defeated
guy's
the
actually out
enemy.
of fuel.
Group 2 standing by. Group 2
Where's Group
standing
2? Where's the
by.
spare Group 2
Confirmed.
ship? There's the spare Group 2 ship.
Acknowledged.
Go and grab
En route.
that guy.
Destination locked in. Moving to destination.
Oh wait, he's dead.
Group
Oh,
1
he's dead.
reporting.
Such a shame. I thought that for a moment there I could actually capture one of their
Attack
fighters.
vector laid in.
Because these guys' fighters are actually, it says the tech's inferior, but they are absolutely redonkulous compared to your own fighters.
Group
They are
1
faster, they have more
reports
fuel,
victory.
and they are more heavily armoured as
Group
well.
1
So it's like,
reinforced.
Moving to destination.
they're actually very, very dangerous things.
Group 1 under attack.
Roger.
Group 2, no, get back here.
Order confirmed. On our way.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
En route.
Yeah, I'm going to try, but
Engaging targets of
so the problem is the fact that
Combat stations look sharp.
Group 2
the fact that my
reports
salvage
enemy
corvettes
contact.
can't actually
Group
get
1 has
close to
defeated
them.
the enemy.
Group 1 standing by. Group 2, move order confirmed.
They're just
Group
the fighters are
1
just too
under
fast, so
attack.
without a way to
Group
stop
1
them, my salvage
Group
corvettes
2
just can't
under
get anywhere.
attack.
Target confirmed. Coordinates confirmed.
And that's why this is just really a defensive mission. Ooh.
Group 2 reports
Speaking
enemy
of incoming
contact.
corvettes,
Group 2 copies. Roger.
yoink.
Group 1.
Also incoming fighter.
Moving to
Just target
intercept.
that one, please. Ignore the rest. Oh, that
fire
scout is almost dead. You need to
Reporting.
dock
Docking
ASAP
underway.
Group 1 reports
because
victory.
you're an interceptor and you're almost dead. So
Group 2 reporting.
Group 2 under attack.
Group 2 standing by. Ready. Group 1 standing by.
yeah, that fighter's
Local resources exhausted, fleet.
there,
Moving on.
and it's docked with that repair corvette, and as you can see, it's getting patched up. So there we go, and suddenly it gets released. Off it goes.
Group 1. Destination locked in. Group 3. Move order confirmed. Group 2.
This salvage corvette's kind of like being really ballsy and
one.
going off by itself.
Target confirmed.
It's also very close to the enemy ship, so yeah, now it's retreating with its... You've got a feel for the enemy crew. It's like, hey, I'm drifting right here next to this carrier, and then suddenly a salvage corvette wanders in and steals your entire ship from you.
Attack
So it's like,
coordinates locked in. All stations reporting by the numbers. Group 2. Supporting friendly units. Acknowledged. Understood. En route. Group 1 standing by.
those are repair corvettes, that's the salvage corvettes. I've got a bunch of extra missile corvettes and things down here. Pull back, you're getting a bit too close to that thing.
Destination locked in. Combat maneuver confirmed.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Group 2 standing by. Group 2 copies. Reporting.
Group 1 under attack.
Yep, you're another one that's about to be stolen.
Friendly
Oh, it's
under
trying to,
fire.
it's attacking my
Moving
salvage corvettes. All the cheek. Come here. I'm sorry, I just love it like that. It's like, listen to my
Group one.
evil cackling going on.
on. Moving to
One
destination.
pull back, let's
Moving
reinforce
on,
with those guys.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
There we
Acknowledged.
go.
Group 1 reinforced.
En route.
The repair corvettes are again making a nuisance of
Group
themselves,
1
so
under attack.
Group 3 reporting. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
yeah,
Underway.
you guys
Group
don't want
3
to be over
reports
there,
enemy contact.
really.
Group 1.
Repair corvettes,
Group one
not fighters,
reports enemy
for some
contact.
strange reason.
Group 1 standing by. Lock all weapons on target.
Enemy units are retreating.
Yep, and there we go.
Objectives complete.
Sail.
Stand by for
Done it.
immediate return to Karak.
Group 3 standing by. Moving to destination.
No!
Group 2
Enemy,
copies.
enemy corvette! Grab it! Grab it! Grab
There's
it!
nothing left out here.
You will be mine! Oh, the ship's actually running away. And there goes the ship. It kicked out that missile corvette as a decoy and then ran away. Oh, this poor crew. Well, still out of all that, I've actually done pretty darn well, I think. So,
Group one
group
copies.
1. Yeah, it's all sorts of
Roger.
extra corvettes and things.
Group 1 reinforced.
Docking with mothership. Group 2 standing by. Docking with mothership. Docking with mothership.
Wait, no, did I? No, I didn't release that because you're already trying to dock with it. Okay.
Ready.
Resource collectors. I think I'm all out of resources now. No, you're full of resources. That means there's still some stuff left. Yeah, there's still 87 RUs left I've not collected. Oh.
Standing by. Resources downrange.
Though that said, there is auto harvesting in this, so well, I think there is. So if I was to leave now, I'd still get that massive 87 RU that I've not got. But right now, I want to reinforce myself a bit more. I want some more salvage
Assembly
corvettes.
underway. Construction underway. Assembly underway.
8.
Berths are
Let's
cleared.
go for 10 salvage corvettes, actually. So I've got plenty of salvage corvettes. I've got those 2 repair corvettes, and I've got a bunch of light corvettes lying up. Well, I haven't got any light corvettes, but they are roughly equivalent, I think, to those standard corvettes which you see over here. And now because I've redocked everything, I get to see what my actual forces are like. So,
Salvage corvette complete.
standard, missile, standard. Look at all these corvettes I stole off the enemy. Most of my army is now stolen technology because I just kept nicking them all as soon as I saw them. Oh dear. My own actual forces is like 7 scouts, so that means I lost a few. I think I lost 3 scouts because of that. And I also lost one of my interceptors
Salvage
too.
corvette complete.
So,
Nothing but gravel out here.
in exchange for the losses of 3 scout units and 1 interceptor unit, I have gained 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 enemy combat corvettes. Oh, you're all mine. You're all mine. I am the true pirate here, without a doubt. And I still can't see how many resources I've got
Salvage
because
corvette.
my recording stuff is right in front of it. See, I could get my own heavy corvette tech. Might be an idea to do so. Unfortunately, I can't see the resources, as I said, so I don't know how many I've got. Here's my fleet lists. I can only have so many of certain types of ship, as you can see. No problems there. I've got 2 construction queues for my mothership. It's currently working on the salvage corvettes. Okay, right, there we go. Nothing else to do except let them finish building up my forces and get myself armed and ready for moving on to the next mission, because I'm under no pressure to hyperspace. It says let's hyperspace back immediately, but I don't have to worry about that at all.
Confirmed.
Missile corvettes, I've got 4 of those and
Roger.
8 standard corvettes. No, actually I've got 5 missile corvettes.
Salvage corvette complete.
Group 1. Reporting.
Just
Group
one of them.
reinforced.
One of them was not actually in Group 1, so that was it.
Group 1 reporting.
Well, I want to make sure I don't do anything. But anyway, got to call it there. This was supposed to be, I'm planning to do this thing in 30-minute segments. And this is almost hit 40, but I thought, hey, let's get to the end of this particular mission and say that's it.
Acknowledge.
And apparently there's resources
Salvage
over there which have not been harvested yet, so... Yeah, there's more resources still anyway. And I'm going to continue to rebuild and patch up my fleet, ready to go, and be prepared for the next mission as soon as possible. So, until then, this has been Iron Mark III, getting started on the Homeworld 1 campaign. Oh, all those lovely salvage corvettes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be good enough, I think,
Ready.
for what comes next.
Reporting.
Group 2 reinforced.
Because I'm hoping to close my jaws on a bigger prize in the next mission. But yes, that will have to wait for the next video. And now that I've got those, I can actually reinforce my stuff as well. Let's get another
Birds are
interceptor. 6, 7, 8, 9,
Construction
10.
underway.
Another 3 scouts.
Interceptor complete.
And I'm going to have to rethink where my recording software is, because the problem is it's anywhere I put it, it's in the way of something. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Anyway, enough rambling. Finish the video. I'm also just loving the music. No, focus. This has been Iron Mark III. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yep. And I'll catch you all some other time, some other place, out in deep space. So yes. See you all later. Yeah, it just looks so good. Ah.